Hello. Hello, my guys. Alright. Okay, I can see what's happening here. Okay, there. It should be better now. Okay, so I did some other stuff with my. Oh man, this isn't exactly lined up. Okay, now it's lined up. Yeah. Okay, so I did some stuff, and like this is what I have right now. So I made a test called like locks. These probably not needed, except for this one. I'm just gonna. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so. Alright, so this is what I have for now. The output is kind of janky, right? So. Inside main.locks. Not this one. Oh, right, it's in my git ignore. So. Cool, okay. So this is what it looks like. This gives this exact error message, right? So you can see here unexpected character at line 1. So we're not 1, this one is 6, so go to 6 and stuff. So here for some reason is shows up twice, and I'm not sure where that came from because is never shows up here in between. And ignored shows up, which is kind of ironic because it's not ignored. Comments don't have an issue parsing, but it has, well, this weird stuff, right? I'm not sure why. If I move this up to the top, then it just disappears. Okay, and that's basically the issue I'm gonna fix. Oh yeah, and there is. Yeah, and then there's this. The comment is ignored, but like it still shows up anyways. I'm not sure why it shows up. Oh wait, no. This is supposed to be ignored. Hi there, how are you? Is supposed to show up. There we go. Yeah. I'm not sure why it's not working exactly. So this is the first line. This is the second and third. So his first, second, and third. I haven't implemented these yet, so it's fine if there are errors. Okay, so that's the main issue that I'm going to work on, which is this stuff. I can probably try and keep hacking away at it, or I can go ahead and. Why is it so long? Okay, yeah, or I can go ahead and keep reading the book and see what happens. So I think that's what I'm gonna look at. Okay, let's see what they do for comments. Yeah, so for a comment, if it's this, they'll match on this. So it checks if the next character is this. And if that's true, it will go to the next line, it will look at the next one. And if it's not a new line and it's not at the end of that line, it will advance. Otherwise, we'll add the slash token because it's just a slash. So this will keep advancing until it hits either a new line or the end of the line. And yeah, so this will keep adding the column by one. So it hits the columns and the columns is matching. Yeah, when it hits the end. Yeah, when it hits the end and or the next one is not equal to. Yeah. What happens exactly? Oh. Is at n is a bool self a column self.source.len. Oh yeah, I can see why. Okay, so if I look at source, source is the entire logs file, okay. So I need to look at what is at end is. So boolean is, okay, there we go. Private final string. So this is source. We store the raw source code as a simple string. Okay. Start equals current. Start current line. This is a column. This is what line you're on, and this is where your starting point is. And greater than or equal to self.source.len. Okay. So I need to tell if it has reached the end of that line. And so when I call this, it will go to the current column and it will do self.source.len. Is what I'm getting from this. Well, it says here that we're gonna store the raw source code as a simple string, so the entire log file is just like inside this variable here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yep, this stuff. Okay, so Huh. I thought I had... Oh, wait. It's this one. Here we go. Nope. Okay, there you go. If it's this, we'll match and then self.common, else we'll return self.send token. Okay. All these key bindings are messing me up. Self.column, self.line, self.current. Is this thing even on? Yeah, okay, it is. The first character is already in the buffer. So is at end, it just takes in source and checks for the is at end. Yeah, so it just checks that is at end. Alright, I'm gonna remove this. And there should be, all the lines should be all weirded now. I'll expect the character at line 2 and line 7. Line 2, line 7, okay, that's fine. Alright, so this weird stuff happens. No, cargo, nope. Okay. Not at the end of the comment. Source test comments dot logs. Oh wait, did I have if I is greater than 2, then we'll run file args1. Okay, so cargo run source test comments dot logs. Not at the end of the comment, not at the end of the comment. Okay, well, this isn't. Okay, so it scans it in, and if the next character is another slash or another backslash, then it will go into this loop that peaks to the next character. Right, so it peaks to the next character. Yeah, it'll peak at the next character, and it will keep going as long as it's not a new line. Okay, and it will check to see if it's at the end of that line, and if it is at the end of that line, if it's not at the end of that line, and the next character is not a new line character, then it will keep looping through this. So it will increment the columns by one. It will move back up here. It will check if the next character is a new line, and if it's not, it will need this one more to check if it's at the end of the column. And if it's at the end of the column, and if it's not at the end of the column, keep going and increment on the column. But if the next one is a new line, but it's at the end of the line, it will break out of this, and then it will put this thing in. And once you have the token kind comment, come down here and you return token kind comment. What? You're gonna come in here, it gets returned to you, you create a token, you increment the column by one, once it's the next character, and then you'll push what you have. So inside of token, it is, what's this exactly? This is a scanner token. Create token is supposed to return a token and not the token kind. So token is a line number, so that should get affected. Okay. Okay, it increments the column number by one, and then it will add it to the push it into the vector. So really, this should not happen. Yeah. Right, so maybe then, if that's the case, maybe I need to fix the way I do my strings. Okay, there you go. So that has a thing inside here. Okay, now we gotta do strings. Now that we're comfortable with longer lexemes, we're ready to tackle literals. We'll do strings first since they always begin with a specific character. Wrong key. So that calls string while peak is not equals that, you will advance. Okay, and if peak is a new line, you'll do line plus plus. If not, you'll increment the column. Okay, so once it's at the end, or the next character is this. Okay, so if is at end is true, then logs.error, you're gonna return an error. And this is to get the closing quote. And then trim the surrounding quotes. So search substring start +1. You get the current -1 at token string and value. We consume characters until we hit the end that ends the string. If peak. Okay, so I was hoping for this to be a string, but no. Yeah, what's the difference, really? Okay, yeah, not much. Okay, so taking rid of this. So I need to match on this. And I need to call a function called string. It doesn't return anything. I don't see what's the issue in here. Oh, other than it returns nothing. Okay, so while self.peak not equals this and is not at the end, then this loop will continue. And if self.peak is a new line character, then self.line plus equals 1. And if not, then you'll self.advance. If it is at the end, then what it will return is, I guess, a string. So it'll be a token kind error, and it takes in the character and then the usize. And then we'll take that. It will return token kind, else. I don't know, I'll just give it white space for now so it doesn't freak out. Well, that's not working. Hmm. So that's in line. So I guess you can store literal in. Okay. Okay. So instead of calling it current character, okay. So most of these are mutable. So self.current character is equal to literal. Okay, so then inside here, self.current character, okay. And I'll just call it X right now and see what's inside. Your current char, self.column. And it'll just return. I don't need that. Okay, and if it's anything else, source substring. Okay. It gets an unexpected character over there. So this expects a thing there. So this doesn't return much. So this, it can return a result of either a string or it will be another string, okay? Wait, no. Option, okay, it will be, I don't know, option string. So this will be none, this will be none. Expected enum on. I'll just like put none everywhere for now. Let's see. Found nothing. Okay, let's see. Return the return to return available. Take an option string. So then some I don't know, some high there. There we go. If you convert the string slices to string, you can use the following. Exception, unwrap, or split, exec, fill, next. Or I can just look at the ROS documentation. So it can either return none or it can return some. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dark Reader? Actually, what is Dark Reader? Also, hello. Oh, you mean this thing? Get rid of the light modes. Well, I like the light mode. Well, I like the light mode. Yeah, I know. There's like this brush. Yeah. Like there's this and then. Oh, weird. Like this. I don't like it this way. I like it to be light mode. I prefer it in light mode. I mean, I can turn my brightness up to 60%, but I'm not gonna do that. But sure. There you go. Where am I? Yeah, okay, here I am. So I played some Heroes of Hammerwatch yesterday. Wasn't exactly what I expected. Well, I like light mode, so... I was expecting less, I don't know, repetitiveness, which is kind of ironic because I'm a fan of like roguelites, and they're meant to be repetitive. And the thing that immediately turned me off was I know that's the funny part. Or that's the funny part. I do like roguelites. I mean, I'm a roguelikes. I have I have Nuclear Throne. If you heard of that, you probably have. I play Dead Cells. I play One Step from Eden, which is like a new one. Like it's like this. Well, yeah, it's like tile based, and then you have like cards. Oh. Yeah, so you have your spells down there, and you have this grid. You get to choose from your spells, and you gotta go like all these spells. You have access to them, and like this is deck building stuff, which I like a lot. I sunk a lot of hours. Here's a lot of depth to it. No, does it? Well, it probably does. It's a roguelike, but What do you mean monster train? I don't. Well, I mean there is stuff like Dead Cells, which I really love. Although I haven't been playing it as much, I sunk like what 300 plus hours into it and it's kind of just stopped. Well, I don't like Slay the Spire. This kind of looks like Hearthstone. Set in the depths of hell. So what is this? This is like single player Hearthstone, I guess. The game Rogue, that roguelite or like come from, is literally a dungeon crawler with permadeath. So calling these card game things roguelikes is not going to get you the games you want. Okay, that's fair enough. But I like it's the same type of game you just saw, like One Step from Eden and Dead Cells. That's a game called Rogue. Well, the X-Men character Rogue. What, this is the original roguelike? Huh. How much is this? This is 8. 1980? Ah. I have like 1.2 hours on like Heroes. Like eh. Well, the one thing that turned me off almost immediately about Heroes of Hammerwatch was I hate bugs, and the death sound was just absolutely disgusting, and like those spawn things, like those silk cocoons that spawn those like poison spitting things, and then there's one that turned the music off. Oh no, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Oh, in game? No, no. I think there would be even more. No, no. I like the music. The music is good. I just don't like the death sound effect for the bugs. Like, ugh. And it took me like what 4 tries to beat the Stone Guardian. I mean, and like the Stone Guardian took some time. And it took me like what 3 runs to realize I can send gold back to the town. Like so I once died with like 900 gold on me and like 6 ores, so I died with that, and I realized I could send the money back, so that's what I did. And I think the Stone Giant would be pretty easy if there were no bats that would spawn, because all I did was walk in a circle and I kept stabbing it. So I just kept stabbing it, and then I just walked in a circle and nothing could hit me except for like the bats that hit spawns and like the falling stalactites. Yeah, well, that's what roguelikes are for, I guess. And I kept dying to the cracks. There are 6 acts. Ah. Hmm. I kept dying to those traps because I tried going to the chest, but I have no idea how to dodge them. Like, they seem pretty impossible for a few of them, so I just kind of rushed through once I got my potion. Traps are puzzles, they're mostly pretty easy in Act 1. Yeah, traps are puzzles. Well, trying not to die is a puzzle in itself, I guess. Yeah, the thing is, I get the timing, I can't decipher the pattern. Like, there's this one where it shoots from the top to bottom, left to right, and right to left in like all directions. And like they don't all shoot at once. It's always like left, the one that goes left, right first, and then the one that goes up, down. Yeah. So there's one that goes up, down, and then left, right. So it goes like left, right, up, down, stops for a bit, and then left, right, up, down again. But the time that it stops is like a little too short. Then when you go up the middle, pause, step left, and rush up. I see. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. All right. And like I was hoping to get out of the dungeon because I didn't want to face the bugs, and then I died with a bunch of skeletons. Play it with you. Yeah, I guess it'll make it like easier. Yeah, that would actually make it easier. Hmm. Well, it's just not the type of game for me, I think. It's not what I expected. Me, Toggle, Ergo, Gorg, Acton, my friend, all have it and play together. You can play with that many people at once? I thought it was like a max of 5 or something. Oh yeah, 4. Yeah, 4 seems to be the default. Can play with 4 normally. Yeah, I see. Alright. Well, the type of game for me is like one step from either no Dead Cells. I sunk. How many hours do I have on that thing, anyways? Okay. Uh, well, the background's not coming back, but I can fix it later. Okay, let me just... I disabled the wrong thing, whoops. Let me just check how many hours I have on that thing. Okay. So according to Steam, I have 76 hours of playtime. And how do I check out how many hours I have in a week? I'm surprised I only played this game for 76 hours. How much do I have on Dead Cells? I have 444 hours, and I last played it in the 13th of June. It's like 6 days ago. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm working on this string thing, which is not really working out that well. Oh yeah, I have played. What's this? Oh, this is some. What? Move this in here. And paste it all in. Let's make this equal for now. Get rid of this. Yeah, I can work with this. Turn-based card tactic. Well, one step from Eden isn't exactly turn-based. It's like happening all at once. But yeah, I have played Slay the Spire. I'm not sure what happened to it though. I just kind of stopped for a while. It is fun though. So how did I do? Self.peak, self.advance. Well, I guess I just like fast stuff. Like, I don't know, enter the gungeon, I guess, but I never really liked it. Self.peak, ESA end. Okay, move this part, put that back in, get rid of this. Okay, token kind, I'll just put something in here so I won't get an error for now. Okay. Okay, so it's a string. So there's this thing in here, so I'll advance in here. So this moves it to the next column. Okay. So once it moves past the end, I need to check on the next thing. So self.column and self.source. I put this in here and do that. Self.column and then self.column plus 1. So this will probably get the next character. So let quote if quote equals that, not equal that, then it will token kind error literal followed by self.line, and it'll close it in there. Found enum token kind, expected nothing. I would expect nothing though. Oh. there we go. Else. Okay, so this checks the next character, and since I check the next character a lot, so Peak returns a chariot car. So I have what I have now. So if I change everything, so self.peak. Okay. Yeah, so that will return the error. Whoa, what's going on up here? Okay, there we go. So if it's not a quote, then I'll just put this error in. Then I'll go for token kind white space, which should not be a thing. So here I need to put in a string, so I guess I'll fill it in with token kind for now. I mean white space because I don't want an error. So I need to check. So this gives me the previous character. So that character, so that mute string equals to be of empty vector, and string dot push character. So token kind string collect dot to string. How did I do it again? SOR scanner. String iter collect. Okay. Iter collect. There you go. Okay, I should be good now. Okay. So hopefully this is what a string will look like. So okay, so self.peak. Okay, so I need to check the next character. Okay, so it checks whatever the next one is, and if, well, you can't have variable names that start with like a 1, 2, or 3, so any number. So if it's a number, then it will return an error. Yeah, okay, so if num error, else continue, so okay, so if self.peak dot is ASCII alphabetic or literal, or self.peak is an underscore. If it's not ASCII alphabetic or it's not an underscore, then token kind error, literal self dot line, self dot column, bang. Okay. So it will just crash immediately if it's that. Well, not crash. Oops. Okay. So if it's not an underscore, right? Let's just put that there for now. Huh, weird. Does this work? Okay, so if the next character is not ASCII alphabetic, or if the next character is not an underscore, then it will return an error. But if it's anything else, then I will wrap this entire thing up in here. Okay. So it'll wrap this here if it starts with a 2, and if it's anything else, it will continue. Alright, let's see what I have for now. Let's see. So I have this going on right now. So let quote equals self.peak, and this then checks what the next one is. So if it's alphanumeric or peak is an underscore, then I will continue. If self.peak dot copy this entire thing for now. Just like paste it in here. Okay. So I need to get rid of this. So if it's this, the character gets self-stop peak and excuse me. So if I have this stuff, it'll continue. So it'll push out. It'll check the next quote and hopefully you'll have better results. Unexpected at 789. Okay. So what do I want to do? Huh, didn't even go in here. Huh. I read this part. At line 2, column 5. Oh. What do I do? So it has the same error regardless of whether or not I have the thing. So okay. Literally nothing. Okay, that's weird. So it never actually goes in here then. Oh wait. Okay. So self.look ahead. So if it's this, then I want to put in a token kind string, else it will be token kind error, literal, self.line, self.column. One more time and do that. Okay. So self.look ahead. If look for is found in V1, else V2. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Oh yeah, it thinks it's totally separate. Oh, about an hour. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so if I look at this, if this is this, this can be good for variable names. Wait, so I've been doing this under the context of variable names. Okay, so if that's the case, then this can just go. So this is just a string, not a variable. So keep going through everything. So push. Nope. So let's see, the next character, this is the previous one, it increments us out the columns. So if the next one is Nang. So if it's a quote, then token kind string, collect everything and pump it in. So if the next one is a quote, then it will go through. If it's not a quote, then it will just do that. Okay, so let's see. So this is a return mesh, so I can scatter tokens, and then I can print like a debug flag, right? Did I make this a public field? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Okay. So what can I do? Powerful longer machines. I think it'd be better if I went from the start. So, what's this? So stick it in a text file and go get your IDE. Okay. Public static void. So this will throw an IO exception. System out.println usage script. Else if args.len equals 1, run file. Source, bytes. Char set default char set. When in conversation with an interpreter, you can also run interactively. A minute of code at a time, okay. So these are helpfully implied, please align. Error handling. Okay, so I should probably have something like this. And so report. Huh. Okay, what? So I can use so take in self, won't return anything. So ePrintLN. So according to this, so unexpected character at line column. So self dot literal self dot line self dot column. About 64. Okay, so that handles everything. Well, I think I'll just stop here and take a break. Alright, wrong place, yeah. Okay, so thanks again to everyone who have joined so far and tuned in to view my stream. I'll be stopping the stream now. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.